What's up? It's Paul from Guitar World, and nothing sounds quite like a Fender guitar. And what I have here are two stunning examples of their brand new American Vintage series, the 65 Stratocaster and the 52 Tele. Let's check them out. These brand new American Vintage Series guitars from Fender are faithful recreations of their classic instruments from the 60s and 50s. These are just two examples of over 14 different American Vintage Series, which include Jazzmasters, Jaguars, Jazz and Precision basses, other Stratocasters, and other Telecasters from different eras. So, of course, I have here the 65 Stratocaster in Dakota Red, and the 52 Telecaster in, of course, the famous butterscotch blonde. Fender went through great lengths to recreate these brand new American Vintage Series, finding pristine examples of the originals to copy from, and what they basically did is they overhauled their series to make them really authentic and feel as if these guitars were exactly the same guitar that you would buy in the year it was created. So this one is really a great example over here. The pickups have been voiced to sound just like the originals. These are the 3 Stratocaster pickups. Volume, 2 tones. Now, the one thing to note is usually they used to use a 3-way switch on the originals, but thankfully Fender has started with giving you a 5-way switch, and if you want to convert it to the original, they do provide a 3-way selector switch. We got the vintage tremolo, beautiful Dakota Red body, of course the bolt-on neck. The C-shaped profile found on a 65 Stratocaster, rosewood board, vintage frets, 7 1/4 radius, and just a solid classic rock and roll machine. Moving over to the 52 Tele, this is just a really great recreation of that iconic instrument. You can see like the butterscotch blonde see-through finish is not as yellowed as sort of some of their reissue models that they had before. And their new finish that they use on these American Vintage series is the thinnest nitro type of finish that you will find in Fender USA before you even get to the custom shop. So this is just really, really authentic. Of course, it has the typical Tele pickups over here, the bridge and the neck, brass saddles. Same wiring, an updated wiring scheme. It's not necessarily like the originals, but they also provide the specs in case you need to change it to the original. One thing they did keep from the original are the flathead screws found here on the pick guard and on the back of the bolt-on, 4-bolt-on neck. You can see the flathead screws, which was found on the originals. Super lightweight ash body. The neck, of course, is just like the original, so it's U-shaped and it's rather large, so that might take some getting used to for those players who are used to skinnier necks. But it's a real comfortable neck and fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. Vintage frets, 7 1/4 radius, and vintage tuners, just like the original. The Fender American Vintage 52 Tele and the 65 Stratocaster are for players who want nothing less than a fresh recreation of the original example. And Fender has done it again, making a really great sounding guitar that feels just like its vintage counterpart. Definitely check it out.